Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Monday, March 30th, 2020. It's about 3:59 in the afternoon. It's my day off, and I had long since been back home from my doctor's appointment. It went pretty well. She was, to my relief, she was really caring and very concerned for my health. In a good way. She says basically because of my asthma first, primary. I kind of figured that she's just taken an interest in it and wants to give me everything. I have to fast tonight, so it's gonna kind of suck. So after midnight, 11 midnight, or before I go to bed, that won't be a problem. I am too, and I have to fast. I can't eat anything, which is kind of suck because that means I can't have my little breakfast, my little best meal of the day. So that's okay. No, I've been wanting. I go, yeah, give me every panel that you can give me. Yeah, I'll check for everything. So. And I got my flu shot today also, which is a good thing. I've been kind of lazy on that. Hold on. This dog named Rosie or something is really annoying. Barks at anybody. It's very annoying. So, yeah. Got my flu shot. Last year I didn't. I got lazy about it. I forgot about it, actually. And then this year I was going to... Later in the season, luckily for me, I have not. I just had a minor cold last year, and I got to tell you, there's a big difference. So much of a difference, my friends, and I really hadn't noticed the last time I was homeless. It really wasn't too much. I mean, this is the second time I've been homeless because of it. But the last time wasn't very long. It was like maybe 3 months. And then the prior one to that was maybe 5 months, 4 or 5 months. No, not even, no. That was maybe like 2.5 weeks. And then I got really lucky. Someone saw me while I was walking in Las Vegas and just asked me if I wanted to ride out of nowhere, and then just, I was unhomeless, so, which was like a really incredible miracle. That was like in October of 2005, I think. Yeah. And then from there I got a job as a lead cook, and got married basically, and here I am. So, but the doctor's appointment went really well, and she was really cool and stuff with us. So she's gonna set me up with a mental specialist, which is something I really need. Again, another thing that I had been lazy about, and I hadn't really had the capability since I was homeless. Just getting the job alone and continue making videos with you folks, sharing with you folks was, pretty much good therapy. Yeah, it would have been nice to have sometimes some kind of help. But lately with all this stuff going on, I gotta admit, it's starting to wear thin on me. It's starting to, it's starting to affect me. I mean, the last thing that it was, that little infant dying, that was just like, wow, yeah. For me, it's now there's no one that's safe. No age bracket or whatever is safe. So both young and old, very young, very young. 2 months. I still got 3 kids, so doesn't matter where they are. It's just, they're my kids. But I'm sure, I hope, I really, really hope right now. Because one lady I'm not too worried about is pretty doggone smart. The other one is kind of just. I've said this before. She, other than she just does not make. She just really just does not make the smartest moves in a time of crisis. So, but I hope someone's helping her. That's my daughter. And Marie is just, I don't know. She's my little rock star. And it's almost, March is almost over. This has been a really, really, sorry to say, fucked up March. And to think all this just really exploded on March 13th, on my birthday, on Friday, March 13th. Everything started to really explode. I think that's when the schools here in LA Unified School District started to close, when they closed them down on my birthday. Yeah, that was a Black Friday, indeed, I guess. That was the day I dropped I believe that I broke my jar of pickles. Precursor. Should have known, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Oh, man. It's been an interesting, just a few short weeks, man. Just almost like a few days, it seems like. So much has happened. I mean, you look around, wherever you look, I'm sure you've seen the effect. I mean, life is not definitely the same. Life is, the streets definitely has to affect even the smallest of towns in some way. Less traffic, less people out on the streets. I certainly do, especially right here. This is Orange Grove. And then cross street over here is Fair Oaks. And going down that way is where the Gamble House is, where Marty McFly went to Doc Brown's house. Just right up the street. Not even a mile from here, on the right-hand side. And this is Fair Oaks. It's very busy thoroughfare. Maybe a quarter of a mile down is the 205, and really busy, and just the traffic is just like not that bad. With the exception of the market over here, Vallarta, and no Starbucks. That's kind of lonely. I mean, honestly, that's a bummer. I'm used to seeing that whenever I go down that way to walk, or. It's just, wow, it's just so much different. And other than the Smart and Final down the street also, honestly, that's just it. The post office is over here. That's usually pretty busy too. I think that's a distribution center. And yeah, it's not that busy. So surreal in the sense that it seems like a sci-fi movie or something. It's creepy. When I get the chance, I've been listening to just a lot of music on the internet, on Spotify, and just going through a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff like that. But there would be more traffic. And me, you know me, I just like to interact with people no matter what, I just want to see, I just like watching people interact with each other, and I love being able to talk and interact with people, and that's all changed. And for me, that is a real drag. That's also the part that's weighing heavy on me, that's why, I need to see a shrink. I'm just not used to seeing society. I mean, I just turned 54, and where I would be going through a midlife crisis or whatever, my midlife crisis is this. This is my midlife crisis. welcome to the new world. I mean, fuck. Who would have thought? I would say this is my big life crisis. I really can't interact with people, and that's a drag. Universal Studios closed. Disneyland, and not that I would have been able to have gone this year, but it's nice to dream. And I can't see my other YouTubers, WDW, my favorite, the all-time favorite that I found when I was homeless. That Dave and Sarah, and just watching the people come and go. Ian's like the coolest, and then they got Ronnie now in there. It's just like that show. I'm gonna put the links down below. That show, first of all, once I replaced my stolen Motorola, and I started, watching FreshBaked, and that carried me through a lot of like the worst up until I first started, vlogging myself. A lot of travel shows, a lot of cooking shows. That's like my thing too. But FreshBaked, all in all, it carried me through a lot, and I got to live vicariously through David and his lens and his view of Disneyland. And Disneyland, you gotta understand. I mean, I'm a Disney baby, but I'm not a fanatic. I don't know every single thing like FreshBaked. And, but, and I just watching all the rides, going through all the rides and all the development, all the holidays, all the Disney special features that Disney alone can offer. Like the food and wine and Pixar days at California Adventure. And California Adventure, I don't think I've been there since. Now, Disneyland, I think, when Carrie and I first started dating, that was in 2000, 1999 or 2000. I can't remember. It's right around 2000. Yeah. Because we quickly got married. Wow. But yeah, and all the special trivia and everything, and it's just a really cool show. So, living life for me is actually YouTube and Facebook, basically. That's and Disney Plus. Disney Plus, I haven't really been on too much, honestly. Well, with being busy at work and then just doing the videos and stuff like that for you guys. That's it, Facebook. And I have Instagram and InstaTV, but I don't really do too much of that. I would have liked to have, but that would have been Universal Studios. I should have gone to the Pets opening ride in Universal. I had the invitation as a past member, and I don't even know now about I think for the days, from what I saw, the email that I got from Universal was that for however long they've remained closed because of this, will be added onto our pass. And I think a special purchase price for a next pass, but I don't know. That I'm not too sure of that. Maybe I'm making that up or wishful thinking, but that would be nice. That would be cool. Because I honestly would. Now with their plans with Nintendo Land, and they kind of want to grow in a sense. So we'll see that. And I'd like to see the Simpsons era kind of. My personal, I think it's done. I think it's seen its day, definitely. And now that really Disney owns them, they've lost their Bart Simpson-ness, their Homer Simpson-ness, their Maggie Simpson-ness, their Lisa Simpson-ness, and Marge's Simpson. They've lost that certain something. But they're still a good show. Alright, I'm going to go in and I had to go pick up my meds. I got a couple of my medications. So, and actually, the most important thing is I got my my inhaler refill. So yeah, so I'll be able to actually breathe a lot more easier and a lot less because I also got my one of my other meds filled out. So that'll help me with my allergies and my asthma. So just a chance of getting healthier medically too. That's like the big thing. Just getting the doctors like honestly, like my biggest, I'd have to say, one of the goals for this year. It's a big goal. And I think that's going to be, and I got my lunch too. Well, kind of my dinner. I bought Church's chicken. I haven't had Church's chicken in a long time. I think that's about it. I'm really tired. It's been a long morning. And I'm not going to be able to have coffee in the morning. But I'm going to make my coffee so when I go to the doctors, get my blood drawn, I can take that first sip because I'm going to need it. I'm going to be tired. All right, my friends. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Help one another. And be kind to the retail person right now at the grocery store or Walmart or Target or wherever you're able to go right now at this weird time or whatever shop, a little store, whatever. If you're in a big city or whatever, try to, especially here in the United States, try to visit your local business. I mean, because right now, if one is, especially if it's like a eatery place that's being allowed to stay open, or some essential retailer, especially with just a small, maybe one or two employees at this point, try to be nice to them, patient, because, right now it's a give and take situation. They need your business and you need their service or product. So let's make it equal, fair, and be kind and patient. Just because they're a business, don't believe me, they're just as scared about this, not because of their business, but because of everything that's going on. Hoping that they're able to stay alive after this madness occurs. Just gets resolved. This is a madness now. It went to something wow to just a madness. Very, very surreal. Very Halloween. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, comments, good or bad. And I hope wherever you are right now, just stay safe, stay smart. Please stay smart about this. However long it's going to last wherever you are. It's rough, I know. It's scary. It's really effed up. And no one could have really seen this happen, And this is really a test of our resilience, our community's resilience, our city's resilience, our state's resilience, and our country's resilience, wherever we are. And I've seen some other places that are just, wow, they've just really fallen apart. That sucks. I mean, I guess we're doing okay. But all in all, honestly, I think we could have done better as a society, especially here in this state. I'm really disappointed. I kind of had a feeling, but there's a certain, I gotta say, there's a certain vanity in the sense. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna make a difference. I'm gonna go. And then and everybody sees that, just follow suit, and we are that stupid. Really? You don't think that you've already driven down this far, or that look how many people that maybe you should turn back and just not be part of that? Really, California? Come on. Damn. Yeah, I'm disappointed and ashamed. Yes, I am. And I'm a Californian. I'm sorry. That's just my point of view. That's just the way I feel about it. And I feel very strongly about it. We could have done better. We really could have. We really could have. But no. All right, my friends. I love you. Be smart. Be safe.